2, 1. Oh
It's
God, no,
been a
1 minute. Jesus Christ. Lennon, what was that?
Oh, you set me off. Oh. No, Alfie, you won't use the fact that we're about to start recording and Lennon just has a stroke up.
He doesn't see what happened. What did he do? Please say just and a verbal stroke.
Right, come on.
And bye everyone. Okay, let's go.
Oh. You know what? That's the intro. Just us four laughing. That'll do.
That'll do, okay.
That's fine. Oh, I know the nickname for this one. Lennon gets Larry.
Oh. That wasn't meant to sound right.
What are you doing, Len?
That wasn't meant to sound out of context.
His fucking mouse has got on the floor.
I thought you said your milk then as well.
To be fair, it probably has. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Help me! I've started doing a girl accent recently. Wait, oh
Why?
God! Apparently.
Can we just get on with it, Lennon?
I've recently been doing a go accent.
It cut out. It cut out. Right. Let's do my girl accent.
Fucking can't breathe!
He's gone.
Oh, fuck.
I've recently been doing a goal accent.
Oh, I've missed this.
Jesus, I thought she
Oh my God! Can we fucking
Is
get
it
on
plastic?
with it?
Alright.
Right, speak, Lennon. He's on mute. What's he doing? Is he doing his...
I'm waiting for you to fucking start!
Can you say that in your girl voice and we will?
I'm going into cardiac arrest.
You think? Oh my God! No, just fucking start, Alfie.
Guys, we will start when he says it, won't we?
Yeah.
Oh, we promise.
Right, I'm gonna go. I'm just fucking gonna go.
No,
Just
please.
start.
Just do it. Just for me, Lennon. You know my channel's been terminated and I'm deeply depressed.
I know. Can we start?
Just say it for me.
No, just start.
Say it for Ben Morris. Please. Please,
No.
Lennon. You're our Scottish beauty, as I said in the first episode. No. Okay.
Start. You're really
Okay,
pissing me
hi
off.
guys,
Start.
welcome to the news and merch section with me, Alfie, and Luke, and Dan, and Lennon,
Hi.
and Lennon's girl voice. Say hi, Lennon.
Hi.
We
not
love
doing my
it. We
girlfriend.
love it too much, and today we're just going to be having a chat about. Like, it's not really been recent, but it's because we've been gone for a while. This is.
Also, hello.
Yeah, Dan. I forgot to mention Dan's the new member. You probably.
This
know
is like
him.
the fourth time
The
I
whole
recorded.
conversation just cut out. Where are we?
Where are you? Missed Lennon doing his girl voice.
Oh,
I know, it's a shame. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Hello everyone, welcome to the news and merch section. I'm with me, Alfie, Owen Shaw, and Luke here. Say hi, Luke.
I can't do that.
Okay, and Dan.
Hello.
I wasn't finished, and I'm gonna
I'm new, sort of.
Oh
Kinda
yeah,
not.
again I forgot.
yeah.
Dan's sort of new. He's the new guy around
I've
the
been
block.
here for like 8 months.
It definitely didn't take us, 8 months to record this episode. And this isn't like the 9th attempt at doing it at all. This is one take. This is.
Yeah, just Luke. How are we gonna? This is good, Dan. By the way, if you're getting confused about continuity,
No.
I was evil. I killed Luke.
this is
And I
getting so
killed Elf and
confusing.
Lennon.
But
I'm good now, apparently.
Wait,
I
Before you
don't
know it,
really
we'll go back to
understand what's
shitty
going on.
BBV.
can we get back to the fact when Luke said when we get out he's going to kill Evil Dan?
Yay! Let's record episode 8.
I'll do it on one condition. If I ever get out of here,
You have to help me kill Dan.
Yeah, please don't kill me, Luke.
Oh my god, that could be a little bit in the next Comic-Con vlog, which will be coming soon. Just stay tuned for Comic-Con. But anyway, news. Right, first of all, B&M. How's everyone doing on that front? Silence.
Well, I think Luke's been the most
Jesus
successful.
Right, Luke, you start off. You tell us about your B&M ventures and opinions.
Oh, yes. Well, I have required both TARDIS sets. That is it. But it's more than anyone else has got. Are you laughing there, Alf? Are you laughing at what I'm saying? You horrible man.
I walked into the marketplace and the poor chap on the till. I said to him, "I hate to bother you, dear sir, but have you got any of these new sets in?" And he went, "I don't fucking know, mate." And I went, "Well, I'm sorry to bother you." And as I wandered around the appliance shop, I came across them and I purchased one of each. Went to the till, got spat on by a woman, and left.
I think Lennon's gone.
I know he has gone.
Oh, okay.
It's been a matter.
Hey guys, it's me, Lennon. That's what his girl voice. The doctor touched his wiener.
Serious talking now, no posh twat.
No.
They are actually quite good. I'm impressed with these ones. These aren't like the first one with the Third Doctor and TARDIS, where nothing's inaccurate. Well, within reason. And it's not like the other one where the figure's just a bit shite. You know, the TARDISes have got some good detailing on. They're interesting variantes.
Oh, he's back. He's back, guys. He's back. We're carrying on without you, by the way. Okay, Luke. Okay, go through each set and give your pros and cons of each set. We'll do this.
Pros and cons. Okay. The pros and cons to the Fourth Doctor set. Well, the pros. It's a TARDIS with windows that aren't just fucking pale, so there's difference there. The Fourth Doctor figure is technically also from Invasion of Time, which makes me a happy bunny. I mean, within reason. It looks better with the gun than the Pyramids of Mars figure does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could always use the City of Death Doctor. I use that for an Invasion of Time.
But the jacket.
Yeah, but okay,
Yeah,
I understand. I'm sorry.
And I'm just here with one scarf, Tom.
Sorry, Dan. He's new to figures, if you didn't know, guys. But he's got an expanding collection.
He has 42, am I right?
42, that's not counting the TARDIS.
Well done. Let's give him a round of applause. That's Luke doing it without his hands. Anyway,
Magic.
what are the pros and cons of the Peter Davison?
I didn't do the cons. Well, I didn't do the cons.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
You fucking should be. Cons, of course, is there's no accessory still, and it still has the sound holes. Yes, that's what I'm going to call them. But yeah, other than that, I can't really fault the set for what the price. It's pretty damn good. And the same goes for the Davison one. TARDIS is a nice variant with all the mud on. The Davison figure is pretty similar to the Colin Baker one from Kaiser and Rosani, so they kind of match. It is basically just a repaint, though, of the Awakening one from the 13th Doctor set. But it's an 80s TARDIS, so I'm not going to find a fault with that at all. They are both pretty good sets.
Are you going to finish sets?
Me?
Yeah.
Big Finish sets?
Yes.
You're talking to me about Big Finish?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
The one who doesn't listen to...
I'm sorry. I didn't know that bringing up Big Finish really...
would anger me. Yes, it fucking has angered me.
I'm so sorry.
You should know better than this. We're going to have words later.
Did you hear about the Six Sex stuff? About him ordering ones and then Captain Jimmy Pie got involved because he received them early, and then he done a video saying like, this is honestly making me laugh so much, and then Captain Jimmy Pie got really angry. Did you know that?
No, you're gonna have to explain that one to me.
I'll explain to you after. I'll just show a little clip here. And let's not get copyrighted because the last time I...
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Oh my god, that's why my channel's been taken down. Yeah,
what, the ranking?
No.
No, is that something?
That's on our channel. The things on our channel are even worse than the ones on my channel. If you didn't know, my channel's been taken down for some reason. Terminated. I don't know why. I want it back. YouTube, if you're listening, you better be. But
yeah, if you have terminated one of them, it should really be this one.
Right. Top 5 things top 5 reasons that PSE should be taken down. That chat roulette live stream. Ow. He was in a bathroom. No,
Oh god.
We saw nothing so far, which is cool. I'm hovering over the Xbox.
That was a mistake.
That was a big mistake. That live stream where Lennon screamed terrorists.
Was that his girly voice?
No, it's just my regular voice.
Ridiculous. Ranking.
Some ranking. We're going to do some ranking today, are we?
Ranking.
I think our fans will really appreciate that.
Don't tell anyone. Don't tell the guys that are in it that got really angry, but I have put it back up.
The people that follow us would like a video with us together. Ranking. We should definitely do that.
Yeah, actually.
Yes.
You're a legend.
What else have we done? Ben Morris. Ben Morris, the illegal man.
Probably something to do about Loom Band. That's pretty
the
early.
Bands thing and the man who fucked a turkey. That's
I missed quite a bit then, didn't it?
Yeah, no, that was in one of the podcasts. Oh wait, did I put that in the podcast?
No, you didn't. I can't remember it.
It was a news clipping of a man who
fucked a turkey.
Yes, and the woman's like, I still love him.
Okay, back to B&M.
Back to B&M.
God, we've gone on a tangent there.
So, Lennon, you've recently received the Silver Nemesis set. What do you think of the new paint job and the 7th Doctor figure that's been in it? And give me your pros and cons, like Luke does.
Right. Well,
Otherwise,
Simon.
So sure, we'll spank you. Yes, guys.
Simon, the same as before, obviously. Pipes are more clearer, and don't have exactly a chrome paint job, but they're much better than the original. And
English into first language.
The silver and the chest units and the helmets, they stand out more. Also, the paint much more better this year. They don't really flake off or put on poorly. They're actually really well done, and they're just really fucking good figures. Also, they feel like Forbidden Planet quality. They don't feel like cheap shite. But yeah, they're fucking brilliant. The 7th Doctor now, I actually really like him. Even though the detail's a bit weaker on it, I still really like it, and the cream on the jacket's more accurate. Wish I had more detail. I wish I had more detail on the. Wish I had more detail on the tie though, but it's fine. I'm just happy I've got a cream jacket, Sylvester. So pros are Simon have been re-released, and a new variant of cream jacket McCoy. Cons though, I wish Sylvester came with the umbrella, but I've already got one, so I'm not that bothered. Apart from that, though, it's a pretty fucking good set.
See, I'm not really thrilled by the sort of cartoon look of the new McCoy.
See, when you've got it in hand and that, it actually looks much more better.
Also,
it's actually really well done.
The fact they've painted the eyes black, going against the original sort of silver-eyed, release.
I don't mind that, because it's a new variant.
Yeah, but you don't have the originals, and it's really going to piss me off. The fact that you've just got one, also 2 cyber leaders on a shelf doesn't bode well. So
just paint one of the hand up, paint the B&M one.
That's literally sacrilege. Anyway, Dan, because you don't own them. What's your favourite set this year?
Before, I just want to have a little rant at B&M.
Oh, okay, go for it.
I'm a little annoyed because. Well, I was showed a photo of somebody with about a whole store load of sets in their living room. And I got a bit pissed off. And then I went in this morning to 2 B&Ms. Well, actually, I phoned 2 up, actually. And none of the ones around me have the figures in. This isn't because of scalpers. This is because they haven't got them in yet. Which, isn't a reason. Why are you so delayed with all your different stores? Really, it should be all at the same time. And B&M staff are kind of useless, I'm sorry.
They are.
There's a reason they work at B&M. It's because Matthew won't take them.
It's the worst place to sell Doctor Who figures.
Yeah,
at all the places.
Yeah, the staff, the most of them are old, frail women. What are they going to do when a scalp comes up with 10 boxes?
That's in Birmingham, where I'm from. It's a bunch of young twats.
Oh, no.
You mentioned Doctor Who to them, and they look at you like got 2 heads, and they go, is that a male Dale? You know it's not a fucking meal deal.
Also, the B&M I went into had about 4 aisles of toys, but no Doctor Who. Well, actually, they had some of the old stuff, but still, it's all got shitty stuff like pop vinyls. I don't want pop vinyls. I want the new character options toys.
You mean me toys?
Is that it? Are you going to give us...
Are my favourites of the series. I really want to get all of them, apart from the Sylvester and Dalek set, because I think it looks a little shit. but all the others look really good. My favourite's probably the Silver Nemesis set, just because I really like those Cybermen. But also Harry and Stike. Mwah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna note the new manly Perry and
Oh God.
Shitty Lynx.
Stike?
Shitty Lynx, yeah.
Oh God, yeah, Lynx has a weird paint job. See, I'm excited for the Centauran set mainly because of Harry and the fact that
I just want more Suntarans to put behind the Invasion of Time one.
just to have the bow wow wow wow.
Dun
cliff
dun
everything.
dun
Yeah.
dun dun dun.
Style looks really cool, but Lynx does not.
Lynx is shit.
Steyr, I think again there's the problem with the height, but I can get past that. I feel like that's nitpicking. But
Also,
it
should
would have
we-
been nice.
To be
Should
fair, they
we-
both have the helmets on for me, so it doesn't matter what the paint job is. 'Cause
Should we mention Perry's very long arms?
Perry's got long arms. She's got a manly face and a monobrow.
Yeah.
And she's really tanned.
She's really
Yep.
sad.
But she is really tanned in that episode, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
but she's also not a man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that one. The man one is a fair point, but the tan one's not.
How
Well-
many 80s set have we got this year? This is a
Quite a
really
lot.
good year for Doctor Who.
They're
in the
pretty much-
80s.
Apart from the Big Finish sets and the Centauran sets, are all pretty much 80s, because even the Shadow TARDIS says it's technically from the 80s, because Shadow would have aired in that time, so...
But I
Like
don't
all
get
of it.
why people are getting so thrilled over the new 8th Doctor set, though. I don't really...
I
like it, it's
don't give a
nice
shit about
Dalek.
the Big Finish, do it? But, that's just me.
It's a
I
nice
think-
Dalek,
okay.
but the McGann is a bit of a letdown.
And again, it's
Yeah.
just is a Night of the Doctor crossed with a
Fucking Ninth Doctor.
It's not even the Night of the Doctor, it's that weird one that was in...
Dark Eyes. I really like that set. It's the best of the Big Finish sets, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the Dalek just bumps that up. There's such a nice colour scheme for Dalek.
Look, it's a
Yeah,
nice
but
colour scheme.
It's just not on the TV, is it, though? So who gives a shit?
And you also have a really close TV movie McCoy. It's nearly there. You just
It's
miss
very
in the
close.
house.
No,
If you squint and
If
chuck
you-
it a mile away,
if you're
it kind of
blind-
looks like...
If you're blind, then it's basically a TV movie.
if I had that on my shelves, the trousers would make me be sick, so I'm not getting it.
Please
I've gone a
don't.
bit crazy. I will go less crazy when I
You know
go.
what Dan's reminded me of? You know when we did the B&M stuff last year, and I got really pissed off.
Yeah,
God, yeah.
Dan's
Really
know
long.
that.
Dan's
Dan-
friends are us and two spiders on his wall called Terry, and I don't know what the other one's called.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
is
you
Terry?
murdered a spider.
Oh, I
But
killed a spider
Alfie
too.
there murdered a spider.
Yes,
and
I'm
he
a
was
murderer,
Terry's
and
boyfriend.
it was Terry's boyfriend. I also think Terry's a gross little bitch.
Do you want me
and
to say-
deserves to go?
Alfie, you have to say Terry on the podcast.
Oh my god, no! Please don't. I hate that. 1 minute, I can't see it. Where
Oh,
the
look at
hell's-
all the flies on my wall.
Where's
Terry.
Terry? Why do these flies
Terry,
come
a
from?
hungry butt.
Do you have a dead body on your floor?
Alfie, what are your opinions on the new B&M sets?
Thank you for that smooth transition. My opinions are the 80s stuff's really good, but it sometimes has a few duds like Pink Eyebrow Troughton or...
No, that's really cool.
That's... come on.
Yeah, but it's cool, but the... Okay.
Because you have the original.
And
So
Yeah,
do I, but
that's
even
a-
so, I'm interested in it.
I just don't like the
Underdog.
trousers. If you look at the trousers look weird and I don't know.
You've got that set that cost
Okay,
like 200.
we'll look past that. I like the Cybermen. Perry's a bit of a meh. The Silver Nemesis set I'm only getting to army build. I'm probably not going to display that 7th up front.
Oh, I'm probably going to get 2 of them if I can find them.
Yeah, I want to get like all of the sets, but I'm not too thrilled by the Big Finish ones because I haven't really I had an opportunity to blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
So it's just repaints, and that's not really.
Also, if they had... Why couldn't you just lease the Sylvester and a Supreme Dalek from Planet?
Planet or
Mhm,
Imperial.
that would have been really
It would
good.
have sold so much better if they just did stuff from the actual television show. Because unfortunately, I think they've overestimated how many people want to buy the big Finish Dalek sets. Because I think a lot of people are going to look at them going, they're cool, but Sontarans.
And a lot of people bought the ones off the Big Finish website.
Yeah,
Oh, amazing
and they're sold out like.
variant.
Also, what was I going to say? I like how Big Finish are re-releasing rare figures like Silver Nemesis set and the 2 Centaurans and all that. That's a good idea.
Big Finish, you mean B&M?
You mean
Oh god, yeah,
B&M?
B&M, yeah, B&M are re-releasing
Clever.
rare figures. That's why I'm going to get the Centauran set, mainly for Harry Sullivan, but I'm going to keep the head on the...
I think the 3 packs this year are better than any.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they're
it's the
really
best.
good.
Definitely. They are
Just
the
because
best.
it's Sontarans. It's
Yeah.
what we've been wanting for about 2 years, would you say?
And new head and new sculpts.
Harry Sullivan. He's going to look so cool. Also, I know I'm nitpicking again. Small head Harry. He's got a little tiny head, and it's really cute.
Yeah, but
You know what?
Who gives a shit? Because it's the best companion that Doctor has ever seen.
Oh, okay, well.
And it does look like Ian Martin.
It does look like Ian Martin.
And imagine Ian Martin's face if he was alive today and he saw himself in a little figure form.
Oh.
He would be happy.
You know what Turlo looked like? He was really happy when I met Mark Strickson himself. He was like, I'm going to put this on my son's shelf. And then
Special things.
Oh, he shelved the special things. It was really cool. He told me about how he liked to drive the car in Mordred Undead. TARDIS sets, Shada's good, but the Peter Dyson's one better. Only problem with that is the fact that the mud on the jumper and the mud in general, I always feel like when they put mud on figures, it just feels really blotchy.
Yeah. Honestly, it looks better. It looks alright because it looks the same as the Colin Baker one. So they kind of, as long as they match, that was my biggest issue. As long as they match with the Colin Baker figure.
The Colin Baker figure that we found at the toy fair and when Luke stole the green shirt 9.
Yeah.
I found it for £25 on eBay, but I didn't buy it, and I deeply regret it.
Oh my god, you should have, because that thing, if it turns up, it's 200.
I know. The thing is, no, I saw it, but I didn't have the money, and I was like, oh, it's in box, it has the card, and oh my god, £25. And then I go back and it's gone, so I can't really do anything. Well, my figures are climbing up slowly, but green shirt's on the list.
But they can move on their own.
Yes, the one in my drawer at the moment can climb out on its own. I think we should.
To be fair, I don't think you're wrong there.
I don't think I should show them yet, but wait till the Comic-Con video this year, and you will be quaking. If Mark Strickson goes, we'll give it to him though. That's so his son can put it on his shelf for special things.
Because last time you said your son could put it on the shelf, so can you have this on his shelf?
Whoa!
We'll actually put a camera in it, right? B&M's, is that B&M done?
Whoa, hang on.
No, sorry. You know Raven, Zero Doctor of Zero House Zero.
God, he's got 2 of each set, and it's really.
He travelled 250 miles overall to get them.
Jesus Christ! Okay, that's
250 miles.
Dedication, to be fair.
Yeah, that is.
He deserves 2 of every set if he's doing that.
That is dedication.
Has he got the Sontaran sets?
Oh no, he's only got the TARDISes.
He's got them all apart from Sontarans and 2 Doctors.
Yeah, they're not yet.
Yeah.
No. There was a thing on Facebook today about a person that got a two Doctor set. So some of them have them out. Is that B&M done? Is that out the way?
I think so.
I think for this week.
Do you want to move on to Blu-rays? Here's an version on a topic, and I want something good. Like where's Tyler?
Blu-ray stuff's coming out. There's 23 and maybe 26. Here's Lennon version on why 26 might be happening. Lennon, go.
I met Sophie Aldred and I had to quickly speak to her, and I said, also I've heard rumours that season 26 might be coming out on Blu-ray, and she said to me, well, I can't say, and then she winked like twice at me, so I think that pretty much confirms it's coming out.
Thank you there, Lennon. That is the information that 26 is coming out. Now, 23 is also coming out in next month. I've pre-ordered and so has Dan. It's of course the one of the trial at Samrod. Here is Alfie on his opinions on this season because he loves Terror the Vervoids more than he loves his own mother.
Oh my god.
Actually, probably. No.
Thanks for that review there, Alfie. Now moving on.
Please let me show them off. Anyway, season 23, best season, best episode. Would you call it a season? It's an episode though.
Well, moving on from Alfie.
No. Alright, I haven't got season 10, I got season 18 and 19, and judging from what's on them sets, it seems that we're going to get a lot jam-packed in this season. I'm really excited to
10 hours of bonus features.
10 hours, exactly. I'm really excited to cook with Nicola Bryant and Toby Haydock and Colin, I think, because they're cooking from the book.
Honestly, it could not be more of an innuendo if you tried.
Yeah. Also, we're getting the brilliant special feature about the cliffhangers in Blu-ray, so... Who cares for more?
Also, Mark Strickson, Fraser Hines, and Matthew Waterhouse and behind the sofa.
Mark Strickson and Fraser Hines, who does Alfie's met.
That's gonna be fun.
Here.
But which one did Alfie meet and then give a figure for his son's shelf? Was A and B Mark Strickson or C Fraser Hines?
Oh my god!
Lennon, what are you gonna? You've got your 4 lifelines left.
You got ask the host.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah. Out to the audience. Phone a friend or 50-50.
Phone a friend, Lennon. Phone a friend, and your friend's me, so phone her.
Okay.
Ring.
That.
Can that be at the phone?
Dan.
No, you're phoning Alfie.
Me and Luke are the host. Me and Luke are both Jeremy Clarkson now.
Yeah.
Bring,
Oh, I
bring.
fucking Jeremy Clarkson.
Is that Lennon at the phone? Oh, it says Lennon. Answer. Beep. Hello, Lennon.
There's been a mad dad. There's been a mad dad, Alfie.
Oh my
Hello,
god, not
Alfie.
again. Oh, hello, Lennon.
There's been a matter.
Oh my god, have you killed her again?
Yeah, I killed my cat Tabitha.
Oh my god, not again.
And you're out of time.
Oh, you're out of time, Lennon. Bye, Lennon.
Out of time, bye.
Love you, Lennon.
Next week, the contestant will be and questions on Philip.
Yes.
We're beeping
I was debating whether to say it then, and then I just thought, fuck it.
Is he imagine if he just comes right now.
I don't want to.
And
I really don't want to.
creates a somber like beat.
Shout out to Ben Morris, the best Doctor Who YouTuber out there if you want any content that's sexy and off limits. Can I announce my new channel banner as well? Do you like it?
Oh, stop plugging yourself.
Started Traveller, the new channel that totally didn't get dominated like a day ago. Ben Morris called it very snazzy.
Right, where were we? Season 23.
Yeah, we were on 23. It costs a whole £39.
Yeah, it is. It's like
About 40 quid. About 40 quid, Gavin.
It's going to be updated effects for Terror of the Vervoids as well, which that's pretty cool. I've watched it with Alpha recently. It does need updated effects, so.
Oh my god, me and Lennon enjoyed that story so much. It's such
Yeah,
a story.
I
It's
regret
fun.
not joining for it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And I was probably asleep.
There's 5.1 Svensson mix, which I'm probably looking the most forward to. Or the cookbook.
Extended editions of all.
Except
14
that's going to be
episodes.
brilliant. I can't wait for that.
The packaging's what I want the most.
You
Yeah,
beast.
same.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
Packaging's
same.
fucking
Packaging
amazing.
is the best packaging so far.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh,
I'm a sucker
ooh.
for season 19.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
definitely improved since season 12.
Oh, and what about Faceless Ones?
Ooh,
We should mention that.
We should face. Yeah, we should faceless.
I'll do my opinion though quick on this because it's very simple.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
'cause,
Why the fuck are you animating episodes that already fucking exist around them?
I've got an answer for that for you.
So have I.
It's actually the BBC America are funding this rather than the UK BBC, and they've asked for every episode in animation and every episode in colour. So rather than it being good, this is what they've said: a jarring cut from real footage to animated footage. Don't shoot the messenger. Rather than a jarring, the audience are going to be like, "Oh, what the hell is this?" Well, the American.
Because
Oh my
America
God,
has
what is
short
this?
Who the fuck trusted the Yanks with this?
Bear in mind, you can also get it in black and white, and I'm pretty sure the original footage on the DVD. So
that's going to be a bonus feature.
Yeah.
The original
Hopefully.
footage. Hopefully. No, I did say in the description.
Good.
yeah, I'm excited for it. We're getting more
So am I.
missing stories
Same.
and more. I think they're coming out more rapidly, announcing them more rapidly.
Well, you do have to wait a year for this one.
the Steelbook light that got put up too early, so they thought, oh shit, we better announce it now because some people would have seen it. So I think they were planning to announce it sort of around at the same time Macra Terror did last year because it's coming up round about again same time
think-
Macra Terror did this year.
I think they've really peaked at their animation quality. They've really
They have.
they've
got the best.
really mastered their style, which I really like.
Yeah.
I'm really excited
have.
for this.
Yeah,
It's more
but
realistic. Influent.
I mean, Ace is better.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
why the fuck are they animating episodes that
I know-
already sodding
No.
Explode.
Also, can we please have a heart now?
Yeah.
We should have a Hartnell animation. Personally, I would
Can we
really
have
like
Dalek Master
to see
Slash-
it.
in
Celestial Toymaker for the obvious reason.
And that'll
That's
be
the plan.
really nice to see in colour. So
It'd be nice to see that with the original episode intact on the disc. The best be an option to watch the animation with the original episodes, otherwise I'm going to be pissed.
I think there is. I think
bet-
I wouldn't do that.
The best be.
If not, I'm just getting lost in timeout. I'm just switching them out.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same because it's jarring. I'm sorry, but the moon base isn't jarring. It's not
No.
impossible to do.
I wish we still had Planet 55.
If you really want like a really big explanation on this and missing episodes and future animations and that sort of thing, watch the channel Josh Snares. He's really good for that sort of thing.
He is, to be
And-
fair. I've watched some of this stuff.
He's funny. He really explains the reasons and stuff.
He's very
The
informative.
thing is, it just proved the BBC. The problem is the reason the animations have been so different for every single one. The BBC treat the animation companies like shit, and they only want to do one.
Yeah.
So they
I think
always
BBC
leave.
kind of treat most people like shit.
Yeah.
And YouTube and Google. Why did you terminate my channel?
Yeah. I think the problem was the BBC. They're still stuck in 1955.
Wait, touching asses like Jimmy Savile.
Yep.
Oh.
Anyway,
They still think it's 1955. That's the Blu-rays. Why not?
That's for Faceless Ones. Next to it down was just a little interesting thing for merchandise. A Target collection. It's a collection of Doctor Who books. I just thought I'd mention it because I'm interested. Some of them have been written by actors that have played in the show. I'm pretty sure. Colin Baker, Matthew Waterhouse.
Jodie Whittaker.
No.
Is she not in? I thought was she in it or not? Is she in it?
One? I don't know. Let's check. Here we are. She's in it. Like her face is on it, but I don't know if she's written it.
The cover's nice, but I would have preferred to have Hartnell rather than Jodie. But that's just a.
So we've got Matthew Waterhouse. We've got Jacqueline Rayner. I think she's wrote a few of the quick reads.
And she's written some Doctor New series.
Our good old guy Terence Dix. Colin Baker, Jenny T. Colgan, just some people that are trusted in the Doctor Who book community because they have wrote really good books.
Not Colin Baker. He's not really trusted in the book community, is he?
Well, he's a Doctor Who star and everyone loves him, so I'm sure he can write.
No matter what, he could write the works of Satan. We still love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, don't trust Tom Baker writing because I know Scotland's meant to be good, but his autobiography is very scary when he starts to talk about going through the change and how he went to
wanking school.
I'm sorry.
I'd
love to read his autobiography. I haven't read it yet, his autobiography. I had a computer science teacher who had it, and he was telling me about it and said how it was some of the things you have to read twice to understand, he said.
It just, like a grown man saying it was very scary.
Was saying what?
Wanking school.
Oh, God.
Why is it so terrifying for you, Alfie?
That man touched my shoulder and made me link arms with him.
Something else merchandise-wise I think we should mention is the Bottomless Snowman vinyl.
That's a point. I mean, the thing is with the soundtrack vinyls, it's all very nice, but for someone who obviously all my money now, apart from Doctor Who figures, goes into records, it does appeal, and then also doesn't. If they do a Spearhead one, I'll probably get that.
Yeah.
Because it's Spearhead stuff, but it's like it's not something I think I could listen to like more than once. It's more of a novelty item.
They look amazing though.
The Bottomless Snowman's the best looking one in my opinion.
For me, it's a mass plan.
Oh, actually, one thing I was going to add in for merchandise: the new Big Finish 6th Doctor and Perry Volume 1.
I haven't seen this. Well, I haven't seen this. Hang on,
Let's get
is
a
it
live reaction.
is it on the merchandise guide?
Yeah.
Should I share
It's Big
screenshot?
Finish and it looks
I've
really
got
bad.
it. Let's have a look. Is it on the main page?
Yeah.
Yes, live reaction, go for it.
Okay. 6th Doctor and Perry Volume 1. What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Doesn't even look like Colin Baker. And Perry actually looks like a man there.
And it's like Lee Binding.
Yep, it's Lee
That's
Binding.
Lee Binding.
Yep.
And what's with the emoji?
Yeah. Them.
And why is it so... Speaking of iPods, I think my iPod could do that, but that was about it.
There's a film reel for some reason.
Yeah.
The film reel. That's not...
Yeah, it does look nice.
Yeah, but it looks like real-time pictures have done it, not Big Finish. Honestly, though, like, let's be honest. Every Doctor Who fan, we are the best four. As Alfie then molests a pen.
No, it's a magic trick. Looks going from my hand.
Oh my
I think
god.
Alfie's now wanking off a pen. Wanking school. Is that what you do at school?
Wanking school. Wanking school.
That's wankers.
Oh. Has that done the merch?
Oh, Alfie, are you filming the call as well?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, see. Oh well, Sea Devils, Cybermen. Is there anything else we can talk about?
Should pretend Alfie's pregnant for a bit. point for a bit.
Should I have a birth scene on my bed?
Well, apparently there's going to be a historical episode where it's about that French.
Nightingale.
Is that her name?
No, there's a French woman as well.
The French woman who.
And there's got more evidence about that than the Nightingale one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the French woman's
That was
called.
worse in season 11.
Anyway, right. Sorry, Luke, we've got to do it. We've got to keep fresh. Like a leak. Did I say Lennon?
That was Killen's in the hallway.
Kayla!
News.
Jeez.
So, Series 12 is coming. It's coming fast, it's coming hard, and we can't stop it.
Well, it's not coming fast. It's kind of been a bit slow.
Anyway,
Can we just stop? Can we stop saying "come"? Anyway, Alfred,
Jodie
continue.
Whittaker, Bradley Walsh, all the lads and lasses of Series 12.
Mandip Galtos and Co. I feel really sad. I know that.
Thank you, Lennon. Basically, we're getting Sea Devils. We're getting
For the 900th time, we've been told we're getting Sea Devils.
It's finally fucking happening.
Cybermen in a historical background. We've got some photos. I'll pop them here, so you can see what they look like. And they look like what Dan described as a mix between RTD and Nightmare in Silver.
Yeah. From the backs, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've got capes as well, which
They've got
I don't know.
That would just be like to keep them warm. Well, you know.
No, I think it's capes for the episode. What's everyone's opinion on the Sea Devils?
Don't bring them back. Don't ruin them. Fucking don't ruin them.
Yeah.
Don't make them women.
Yeah, Warriors of the Deep did a good enough job of ruining the Sea Devils. Don't try again.
Yeah.
Right, Dan, top 5 reasons why they shouldn't be women.
Okay, first of all, we gotta go back to 2010 with the new series Silurians, where they decided to bring them back. But first of all, you call them Homo reptilia. That makes no sense from a taxonomical point of view, because Homo is our genus.
Alfie's a
genus for Homo sapiens. So why would hell would they be called Homo reptilia? They're not related to us in any way whatsoever. Secondly of all, why on earth do the female Silurians have breasts? That makes no sense. They're lizards, and the lizards do not produce milk. So why? So if you bring those back, so if you have female sea devils, which I think Chib will like to do, because you know what he's like, don't make them have breasts.
Day one.
And if you make them have breasts, I'll hunt you down and shoot you in the head.
The words of an angry little biologist there.
It's zoology. It's applied biology. Zoology is applied biology. It's fine.
Okay.
I hope they don't ruin them, but I also hope they might make them fun. They might recapture what they were in the classic series.
Oh, they won't. They won't. Why are you trying to big up Alfie? We can see. No, is this story going to beat the Sea Devils?
No.
They're going to beat the Warriors of the Deep. No.
2 reasons it hasn't got. 3 reasons it hasn't got Katie Manning, John Pertwee, or Roger Delgado. So that's 2 reasons.
So exactly. So, in my opinion, just don't try.
Yeah.
Why not come up with a new monster? God.
No,
they did that in Series 11 and everybody hates it.
Well,
Yeah,
they've done
true.
it in Series 11. They were
Okay, come up with a decent new monster, not a little thing that runs around eating chips.
Actually, there's been hardly any good new
The Pating reminded me of a Power Rangers monster.
What, like the Watson faces from Time Flight?
Yeah.
Lennon. What are
Plasmatons.
Plasmatons.
It was reminding me of some shitty thing from like Mighty Morphin.
But who's annoyed that the Cybermen are coming in a historical episode? Because I don't
I'm
like historicals that much.
You what? You don't like historicals?
I don't like historicals when they involve classic Doctor Who monsters. Because
I second that. I really think the Cybermen have been done to death.
I'm not bothered. I don't mind historicals, but why they stop bringing the Daleks and Cybermen back? God damn it!
Just if you
and
do
the
a
Master
Cybermen story, do an Earthshock and not have them for a few years.
Yeah.
And actually don't let
because Nightmare in Silver was cool, or no, well, Closing Time was cool because the Cybermen hadn't been around for ages.
Sick, as long as you didn't say Nightmare in Silver was cool.
No, I said it was cool that they were coming back. It wasn't actually a cool episode. Closing Time is one of my favourites.
I love Closing Time.
And the Lodger. I think they are so underrated. They are
They're funny.
They're two.
They're funny.
Sadly, James Corden's went downhill from there because he's now like pandering to an American audience, which is completely.
League of their Own's still funny though.
Mm.
You gotta admit it.
I'm getting more Gavin and Stacey, so that's always
Yeah,
good.
I'm just.
Oh yeah, there's the Christmas special this year, isn't
Yeah, exciting.
Oh yeah.
there? Excellent.
Oh,
I was like, Rob Brydon has the best role on that show.
are we getting a new Doctor Who Christmas special?
We do not know.
I hope not. I still haven't watched Resolution, to be honest.
I hope not, Luke. Luke, if you hope not, we wouldn't have had classics like Running Away.
Also, we're probably getting Unit because there's a van with the Unit logo on it.
There's a van. The man has a van.
Why did they cancel Unit in?
Because he wants to make a Brexit joke.
It wasn't funny though. I didn't even.
It
know
wasn't
was
funny.
an excellent joke.
No.
Historicals, new
It's
historicals. Nightingale, a French woman. Everyone's opinions.
Yeah, I like historicals,
I
I
think they're
couldn't
trying
give
to
a shit.
I
but
think they're
I'd
trying to
much rather
recapture. Oh,
to watch a classic historical like
Just as
The
long
Time
as
Meddler or Time Warrior.
just as long as they don't show the scene when she gets shot in the back of the head. But I didn't mean for that. You know,
Why has Leonard got the best quote all night?
what's happening? To you? I'm just thinking,
You know what happens if they do show that scene, Leonard? Are you going to go to screen of the TV? Oh, there's been a murder!
been a matter.
oh my god, why have you done this to him, Luke? Why have you given him this material? It's the new
That's been a
Alarm
mad-
Bar.
I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway.
Yeah, but this is I'm sorry, but this is not as bad as Alawat.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Alarm Bar. I really think they're trying to recapture the buzz of Rosa because they got good,
Yeah,
sort of good. The enemy was awful. It was mainly the good thing was that it focused on Rosa Parks, but I'm not really a big fan of that episode. So
Oh yeah, and
think
the first episode was apparently meant to be like, oh, spy or whatever. I don't know.
that could be decent. That
it's
hasn't
got
really
Stephen
been
Fry
good.
in it. So.
That could
Oh.
be good.
But as long as they don't do a kablam and kill him off in like the
Honestly,
first
with
5
Stephen
minutes.
Fry, I beg he just turns up as General Melchett from the 4th season of
Oh,
Blackadder.
that'd be
He
amazing.
just shouts for 45 minutes, and I would love that.
The guy who plays I can't remember his name. One of the Unbetweeners is going to be in episode 3.
What's
his name?
Simon.
James Buckley.
What one? J. Simon O'Neill or what's his?
There's Harrison. There's Simon Bird. And I don't know who plays the actual Simon.
Oh god! Oh, I forget his name. He was in that weird.
Got
I know Blair Harrison's been
White
in Doctor
Gold.
Who before. Blair Harrison's been in the audios.
yeah, White Gold was what? What's he called?
Oh my god, I'm gonna forget. Anyway, why are we talking about this? I know it's an in-betweeners person's going to be in Doctor Who, basically. I don't like how there seems to
Well,
be...
wasn't James Buckley in it before? Oh no, he was in Red Dwarf.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
in Red Dwarf as a mechanoid.
Yeah.
Why is there an imbalance of historical and futuristic stories? Because I'm not seeing many futuristic stories. I'm mainly seeing present day and historical.
See, I think present day and futuristic is what you should do. I think historical Doctor Who worked in the 60s. It doesn't work now.
It's
It either
I like
looks like too like tally, if you know what I mean, like too much for set, or it just isn't believable at all.
too many of them is bad. The fact that they waited a while to do one with Rosa was
Yeah,
good.
but Rose is a bit shit.
Yeah, that's what I think, but everyone says it's good, and now BBC...
The whole
it's all
series
good.
11's a bit shit.
Okay, maybe not to Sanga Conundrum.
I actually really like, and I like the historical in Series 11.
The Witchfinders was really good. That was a really good one.
Witchfinder was okay, but then again, it still had the fucking feminist stuff, and it's like,
But it also
Yep.
had
Alan
Thingy
Cumming.
Cummings. What's in... I forgot his name. Something Cumming.
I know what you
Alan
mean.
Cumming.
The guy who played the witch.
Alan Cumming. Alan Cumming. He had Alan Cumming.
Can we stop saying "cum"?
Why did you say that in a really British accent rather than a Scottish one?
I don't know.
Something cum.
Stop fucking saying it.
Anyway, is that the sort of Series 11, a Series 12?
Also, it's been known for ages, but Jadoon.
Oh, Jadoon Platoon.
No,
That's what I
show
mean.
mofo. Welcome to the topic, which is not being recorded after the review. We promise. We absolutely promise.
Yeah.
The topic is our favourite Dalek design from each sort of decade and Davros design and that kind of thing, and then sort of come up with an overall favourite for both.
Okay, so
Anyway,
let's start with 60s, Hartnell and Troughton. Who should we go in a circle? So Dan.
Okay, oldest. Oh yeah, right. My favourite Dalek design from the 60s is, if you're counting the Emperor, it's the Emperor Dalek. I'm sorry.
okay.
It looks absolutely amazing. The model in Evil looks fantastic.
That goes to me, and I also say the Emperor because it is. I think it's weirdly so iconic, even though it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Like even as a kid, I knew what that was.
Yeah, he's fucking cool.
It's vaguely phallic, though. Let's all be honest.
For God's sake.
And then Daleks.
For me, it's either the Chase Guards, the Master Plan Supreme, because I really like him a lot more now, or the drones from Power and Evil, because they are different to the Hartnell ones. I'd say overall, though, it's the Troughton drones. I don't know, I just really like them. Probably because of Power, but that'd be my pick for the 60s.
Are you going to have a little talk about the movie Daleks?
Oh, Peter Cushing ones, I think they should be mentioned because they're fucking amazing. First film, it's the drones, the blue, silver and gold ones. Second film would be the red one with the silver slats. And I think his spheres are either silver or black, I can't remember. But it'd be that one.
I really like sort of every 60s Daleks, you know, they're the most iconic.
I like them, I like them all.
They're sort of shaped the way for what Daleks are going to look like.
They're very consistent.
Yeah.
They are.
I really like just the silver and blue from the Daleks, obviously. And
it really works.
Is it, you know how the eyes stalk, like, opens and closes?
Yep.
I really like that
That's
aspect of the Daleks.
Yeah.
Big word from the big man.
I like the saucer pilot. That's a really nice Dalek design. I like the big chunky base at the bottom and all that sort
of. The invasion of Daleks.
Yeah. Cool. I really like the massive ones. Or the just pure black Dalek. That's really nice. I'm going to go with Dan and Luke and say the Emperor Supreme, because it's probably the coolest looking Dalek design. He has an awesome voice. And it'll be nice to see that animated next.
Yep.
Moving on to the 70s. Dan first.
There's quite a few from this one. You got Day Supreme's really nice, Planet Supreme's really nice, but I think for me it's going to have to be the Death Daleks.
Yes.
I just love that design. I just don't know why they didn't bring that back. I just love it, and I really like the machine gun as well. I think that's a really nice, just
amazing,
different thing for the Daleks to have.
It's creative.
It is.
It's a really good story, to be honest, as well.
Yeah. Okay. For me, it's just the Suicide Daleks from Destiny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually.
That's definitely because again, they just look so cool.
Again, that's another creative use of the Daleks.
Yeah.
It's a nice little side thing.
For me, it's obvious Planet Supreme, black and gold, and the purple.
Yeah.
But he's such a fucking cool Dalek.
I mean, it is very much cliche with Lennon picking that one.
Then you've just got the CGI that's in the season 10 box.
Oh, the CGI is fucking horrible.
And with me, I'm gonna have to, I love all of them. I do really quite like the Genesis Daleks, the first grey drone sort of thing.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
That returns a lot, but I do really, really enjoy the Death Daleks, the black and silver. I just think it's really cool and it's timeless. You can't really put a time on it, whereas like a yellow Dalek, 70s.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my choice. Moving on to the 80s. Not much to pick from, and there's obviously an obvious winner.
There's only one answer.
Yeah.
So should we all agree with chosen Imperial
at the same time? 3, 2, 1.
Imperial.
Resurrection. Oh shit. Imperial.
Just the white and gold.
I mean, for me, it's a
toss-up. White and gold.
For me, it's a toss-up between the Imperial and the Black Supreme from Resurrection.
Oh, the Supreme from Remembrance is really nice.
He's really nice as well.
They're all the same name, though, aren't they? The Supreme.
Yeah.
But it's Imperial.
I really like the Eye Stalk, the Plunger, the Dome Lights.
White and gold.
Yeah, just all brings it together. It's really nice. Really nice.
It's
design.
really
Also,
nice.
shout out to the special weapons Dalek.
Yeah, that's a good shout too. The special weapons Dalek is probably another one of those one-offs that really should have come back.
Well, dead in a shot way.
Whilst we've
Like a
talked
squad of like machine guns, suicide, and special weapons Daleks.
Oh, that'd be
all in
oh,
the
yeah.
white and gold design.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Whilst we're at the classic season, I think we should quickly shout out our favourite Davros design whilst we're here.
Wish it.
So mine's
Resurrect.
oh
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. Mine's the Emperor Davros from
Yeah.
It's the big opening door and it's such a cool like reveal.
You're
It
wrong.
is.
Wish is the best.
Well,
You can't be the original.
The thing with Remembrance, I just love how you're supposed to think that the girl with the stupid
Davros.
motor helmet
Yeah.
is Davros,
Yeah.
but it turns out
I'll
it's
give it
not.
that.
Like, oh, Davros isn't in this, but then it turns out he's the Emperor, and it's like, oh my god.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
You're definitely a bit of an idiot because they're the renegades, so it's like,
But yeah, and yeah, Wish is good, and I've got a bit of a liking for David Goodison. I
Same.
really like the David Goodison figure.
Yeah.
I know. They're all
think-
great.
For me, it's probably Resurrection. Davros.
I was
That's my
going to say,
favourite.
if I had to choose from the 80s, then it'd be Resurrection.
Yeah.
Terry Malloy is just such a good Davros.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, you can't find fault with his performances.
No, you
He's-
cannot.
Awesome.
He's the best
in Big
Davros.
Finish. If you listen to him in Big Finish, he's
I don't know. I've gone from hating Genesis to loving it.
it is slightly overrated though. We can all
Yeah, I'm
agree
not
on
saying
that.
it's like Queen. They're overrated as fuck, but they're still good.
Okay, we're getting different territory now. Right. The 2000s. It's a
Wait,
2000
actually-
bronze. That's just all.
Okay.
yeah. No, well, I quite like Sec. I like Dalek Sec.
Yeah, but
Same.
bro,
Dalek Emperor.
it's my childhood. I've seen it on like Toys R Us posters.
But
Dalek Emperor is so cool.
From probably the Assault Dalek, because I really do like that one.
Yeah.
that's a good shot. The big
Uh,
gun.
The Dark and Bronze. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, probably the Assault Dalek.
Dan, what were you saying?
The Emperor Dalek.
Yeah.
I think he just looks like a glorified Happy Meal.
I really do like it though. Just the massive struts and you can see his exposed Dalek
Yeah, I know
inside.
what you mean, but it's nothing on the 60s.
Yeah,
No,
that is
but
true.
he's really nice, and I really like him.
Okay, for 2010s, I choose the metallic blue Paradigm Dalek, and my favourite Dalek design of all time is the Suicide Bomber Dalek. Okay, that is me. Gone. Well, not the review. I'll see you in the review. Ta-ra.
Where's
so
he gone?
Slick, so slick and smooth.
Ooh, it's either metallic red, metallic blue Paradigm, or Special Weapons Dalek. It turns over Magician's Apprentice.
Mm. Lennon?
Metallic Red Drum.
Oh,
Mm.
I completely forgot to mention something from 2000s.
Go for it.
Red and Gold Supreme.
Oh,
I think that would be my pick. That would be my pick for
I'm changing
2000s.
mine. Red and Gold Supreme.
He's alright.
It's beautiful. It's like the first coloured Dalek.
Hmm.
And I can tell you one thing, I do like the design of Julian Bleach's... Is it Julian Bleach?
yeah.
Julian Bleach's Dalek.
And the
Davros.
Nightmare Man.
His Davros is really cool. It sort of pays homage to the bronze, but it also pays homage to the classic Davros design. 2010s, Lennon, what was your opinion again?
Metallic Red Drone, definitely.
I'm gonna go a bit off. I know it didn't show up in the TV show, but I've been reading the book Engines of War recently, and it's on the cover. Just that fantastic Dalek, the bronze Dalek, but it's also a special weapons Dalek. It just works so well, and it would have been nice to see that in like Day of the Doctor. Oh, on the 2010s, I also do enjoy the Dalek ships, like the ones where it's like a sort of drone ship, where it's like part Dalek. And it's flying through the sky. I don't mind those. They're pretty cool. But yeah, that's all we can really say about that. Right, so my number one favourite has to be from my favourite Doctor, Sylvester McCoy. It's the the white and gold Imperial Daleks. Dan?
Yeah, same. They're the most beautiful design, and I knew it before I seen Remembrance that they were the best design. I was like, oh my god, I need to see this episode.
They just say...
I always love how everybody always thinks of the white and gold from Remembrance and not Revelation.
Yeah.
They show up in Revelation, but there's something about them in Remembrance which is so much better.
It's the blue eye stalk. It's just they perfected that design.
It's not blue, it's silver.
Oh, it always looked blue. Also, I want to say how just fantastic the black and silver is from Death. That's my second choice. Because
I don't know what my second choice would be.
it'll just be so it's so futuristic.
Probably especially standard.
Lennon, what's your favourite overall then?
Well, Planet of the Dark Supreme.
God.
Planet of the Dark Supreme. Also, Lennon, are you eating again?
Yeah, I'm having
Why?
some pork chops.
Why are you having pork chops at? Oh, what's this? 11 p.m. 11 p.m.
Come on, Alfie.
Next time I see you, I'm gonna rip that wig.
Hard to say. They move at night. In the dark. Creatures like giant insects.
There were no such creatures! There are no such things as Macra!
When the second Doctor, Ben, Polly, Jamie visit a human colony that appears to be one big holiday camp, they think they've finally come across a truly happy place. Yet a shadowy presence soon makes them realise that the surface contentment is carefully controlled. Welcome to the review of the Macra series. So the episode aired on the 11th of March to the 1st of April 1967. It's 4 episodes, and it's written by Ian Stewart Black, who's in the past wrote The Savages and The War Machines. I'm pretty sure The Savages is good, isn't it? People like that.
Let's not say something we don't know anything about.
I find it quite boring.
It is good. War Machines is brilliant.
The War Machines is one of my favourite Hartnells, so obviously this makes...
War Machines is at best a meh.
What? Okay, no, let's not start this. We'll get into this when we review the War Machines. Before we get into this, we have Lennon's Little Reviews, as we like to call it.
Oh god. I love how polygraphs Jamie's Wally of her juicy bazunjas. Ben has crabs XD. No, in fact, no, I'll do that again. Ben has crabs. I want more ducks, more cock instead of me patty batty.
That was so insightful. Right.
Can Lennon not say anything for the rest of the review?
That's my review.
That's his review. Right, so this is the first episode of season 7, season 4. First season for Patrick Charlton. Part 1, what did everyone think overall? Do you even remember it?
What happened in part 1 again? Because it's been about 3 months.
So, part 1 is them landing.
Where they recapture him and he runs about and everyone thinks he's a bit mental. And there's that fat sort of police warden guy.
Okay, okay. Medoc has escaped. He saw the Macra, but everyone's like, send him to the correction hospital. He doesn't go on a mad one. He's not mad. Anyway, Ben captures him thinking he's some sort of prisoner, and then they get taken in, and they're like, oh, you're all welcome here. And then, the Doctor sees a Macra, and then that's how it ends. Part 1...
There's more to it than that.
There's more to it than that, but that's it in a nutshell. Right, so part 1 picks up with the Doctor and Polly and Ben and Jamie seeing a Macra claw on the time and space visualizer, I'm pretty sure. No, the time scanner. And then they land, they find Medoc, they get brought in, and then they have a walkabout, and the Doctor frees Medoc after capturing him. And then at the end of part 1, we see the Macra for the first time.
Yep.
This episode really builds suspense. The music is absolutely fantastic.
The bit at the start, as at the end of the moon base as well, with the Macra showing, I think it looks really good as like a cliffhanger for the moon base, but then the problem is it kind of ruins it a little bit, if you know what I mean. Just the suspense.
Oh yeah, like it ruins what's next.
And they're in the wrong costumes.
I think this episode has some of the best pacing. This is probably the most well-paced episode, because it slowly builds up the Macra's reveal, and it has a really nice reveal at the end of the episode. We have some brilliant side characters.
Medoc.
Medoc.
Who's one of the best supporting characters ever. You've got Ola, who's a
Is it just me, or is the fat police warden guy most like... I can't remember the name. Most likely related to the guy in the Mutants.
He really looks like the guy in the Mutants.
He really. I think they must.
And then the guy in the smokers as well.
See, I would say Orla's
yeah.
probably the weakest character.
Orla is just kind of a bit generic.
Yeah, he's just sort of the guy that has to get them into trouble.
He just
There's
wants
nothing
to.
really more to him.
He just wants power.
Yeah, well,
He's kind of like the secondary villain who doesn't always need to be there.
yeah, nothing
Try and
really
get
happens
away.
until the final parts. Yeah, I would say that, I don't know, Medoc, he's a good character and all, but it's just
I
sort of
think
samey. He's always like, oh, I'm not
Nah,
mad.
I think he's brilliant because he knows what is like, at the heart of the colony. And,
He
like,
does have some really nice lines.
He's just brilliant.
He probably has the best lines in the episode, but Polly does
Yeah.
have some good ones too.
Yeah, and the pilot.
I like the companions, the fact that the companions, rather than, Jamie and Ben having to share
It's sort of
lines,
the first story that Jamie actually has kind of his own
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
like,
It is.
they
His
have
own
their own
character.
little spotlight moments, like, that you focus on them.
It makes sense for there to be 3 companions in this one.
Yeah, because they all split
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to talk about the colour animation, because I know...
Here we go.
Right, Lennon doesn't like it. Dan, do you like the colour animation?
I think it's alright, but why would you watch in colour when you can watch in black and white?
Because they get the colours on... It just looks so nice in colour. It's so colourful.
But it's meant to be in black and white.
Why?
It's meant to be in black and white, but if they could have done it in colour, would they have chose to do it in black and white?
Well, to be fair, I agree with Alfie. I quite like the colour, although it should be in black and white.
It's a bit sad we're complaining about that. I don't know how colour animation's on disc 1, black and white's on disc 2. I thought it's just annoying.
This is also the first
it should be the other way
episode. We
around.
get to see the drum majorettes.
Well, the only time, pretty much.
No, it's in episode part 40, and it's also the best piece of
okay.
music in this episode.
It's the Chromophone Band.
I also think I feel like this is a ball. I honestly feel like this is a ball. Has Luke been drinking again?
Yeah, it's good.
I feel like this is a drink awareness advert, honestly.
Don't watch that. No,
Right.
genuinely completely sober.
So we've got the steelbook, we've got the DVD. The cover for the DVD is abysmal. Can we all agree on that? It's one of the most
Shite.
awful DVD covers. Alternatively, the steelbook, which I have here, which I'll quickly show to the audience. Look at that quality. Wow, the Macra, the TARDIS, you've got claws. What's that? Fraser Hines' autograph. Oh, I didn't see that there. But the DVD doesn't really come with much. This is the version we're watching. We're not like watching a reconstruction. It doesn't really come with much. The only thing it does come with is other versions you can watch it as, and the censored scenes.
Oh,
is
gridlock.
Oh, God.
This steelbook has an exclusive bonus disc, but they do forget to mention that it is gridlock, so it's sort of not worth it.
And you've got that.
Stuff. It's basically Series 3, Volume 2.
Without
Yeah.
the other episodes.
Yeah.
You've got that bloody bonus feature Shawcraft, which fuck knows how many DVDs that's been released on.
That's the first time I've seen that. What else is that?
Oh, is it? It's on quite a few.
Do you know the faces on the animated characters? Do you think that's the best they've been for a while?
Apart from Polly.
Yeah, Polly's okay. I would just say
The thing is, it could have been so much better because the originals look really good. Just somewhere down the line, it's been fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, the Doctor looks great, and Jamie and Ben look pretty good.
I think Jamie looks probably the best out of all of them, then Trout.
Then Ben, then Polly.
And also like how Trout looks a bit younger.
Also, while we're still kind of on episode 1, I just wanted to say, what do you think about the scene that's been cut out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm really sad because that sounded good.
I
Yeah.
think shit that shit has been cut out because it's like, come on, you shouldn't be like, oh, we're saving money, so we're going to cut this bit out and this bit out, and that. It's like, no, you find a way to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe they spent so much fucking money on the Macra
It's not-
doing stuff they didn't do in the actual episode.
It's not an integral scene, but I would still like for them to have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we even
like-
get it on like a behind the scene, or like special feature or anything?
It's in the reconstruction that you get on the DVD, but it's just
Like animation.
they say the reason why they cut it out was because it's not relevant to the rest of the plot. Well, in terms of costume changes, it actually is because Polly's hair is short at the start, for, like, just fucking out of nowhere when it's meant to be longer, and she's meant to be in a black costume, but she's just in her regular clothes. It's annoying.
Not integral though at all.
The movement's really fluid as well. When Ben takes down Medoc, that's really good.
Yeah, they've mastered the movements.
Yeah, it's smooth. I feel like they've mastered that sort of style of animation too.
Yeah.
The new Macra, quickly, right now, everyone's opinions.
I mean,
it's nice. It's good and all, they're cool, but that's not Macra, is it? Because that's...
Here we go.
They're believable, and... I'm sorry, I'm a stickler for things. I'm an old man, and we know this. Wild man instincts tell me that it should all be like it was back in the day, so...
I'm with Luke here, 100%.
Yeah, because the thing is, I'm not watching this to be impressed by CGI. Just show me what it looked like in 1966.
Yeah, it's a reconstruction. Stop changing stuff.
Yeah, I really like it.
I'm with Alf.
Yeah,
I'm with Alf.
Of course.
They look good, and they look better than the Gridlock ones.
Basically, what they should have done is just get the old ones, draw them in the animation, and have the movements of the new ones. I think they should have done that.
Because they're described as insects, I think they've made them more insect-like, and I feel like it's a mix between the Gridlock and the Macra Terror, and that really works.
They still retain parts of the original design.
And like, just they're more savage than these little chubby things that Polly has to, like, fall into rather
fling
than...
herself into.
Yeah, like, what's the point? And just...
They're massive and scary.
Would you rather see a little animated Polly crawl into the claw of a shawcraft?
I would have actually wanted to see an animated Polly go to the little shitty shawcraft, because then it's like, it feels real, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know. It just feels more action-packed.
The animation isn't even that impressive, because at the end of the day, I've seen better animation on The Simpsons.
I guess they are trying to meet a new audience, though. They're trying to meet new Who fans.
They're trying to meet Americans.
Yeah, that's true. We won't get into that, though. Don't, Luke, please. Please don't, Luke. I'm begging you.
Am I going to get told to shut up during reviews because I just go on a ramble about stuff no one cares about but myself?
You start to scream about the Americans. That's the animation. It's near perfect, basically. This episode has some wonderful scenes. I think Patrick is at his best in this episode, and all his companions are really good in this story. I feel like the dialogue and the banter between Ben and Jamie, well, before the, hypnotism's really on point. The only nitpick for this part is some of the blending between 2D and 3D animation. Because, when they go in and then you've got that fountain, and it's like spouting 3D water.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got this 2D bloke. Some of that just doesn't mix very well. This story really sets it up well, like for the suspense and tension sort of things. And then we get to part 1's cliffhanger, which is obviously one of the best cliffhangers in Doctor Who. It's the Macra crawling out. It has the music. Wow. What's everyone's opinion on the soundtrack for this story?
Great.
Fucking brilliant.
Huh?
Does it do a rendition of the band music again?
Quickly. You done?
Yeah.
Right. So, part 2. We pick off where we left off.
What happened in part 2?
Part 2 is probably the main stuff happens.
Yeah.
That's not happening, boys. You're going to have to re-grab my memory.
Right. Ben gets hypnotised.
Okay, that's good, okay.
I really like the hypnotism aspect of the story.
Same. Yeah.
I think that's really cool, how you kind of getting Ben taken off the main TARDIS as well.
I agree with that. That was...
Everyone being
that's a
brainwashed.
really good move.
Also, I like how Ben's actually the main focus for once. Kind of out of the three companions.
Normally Polly out them two companions.
And also Ben getting brainwashed means that Jamie has to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's another part of the story, like a side plot, and it's a really good one.
You've got Ben gets brainwashed.
Did they go in the mines in this episode?
No, that's the next part.
Okay.
Right, part 2. You should have watched it, Luke.
I didn't have time.
You didn't have time. Literally, guys, before this recording, he was like, "Sorry, guys, I was in a hot tub for 2 hours. You could have watched."
Yeah,
Macra
I was too busy doing that.
I've only got 2 notes for part 2. I didn't really write much about it.
Yeah, that's why I forgot it, because it was just nothing interesting.
It's the second weakest part.
And you just got let alone like, oh, it's the best.
I think it is though.
Right. Nothing happens. Well, sort of fun stuff anyway. Again, the hypnotism aspect gives him something to do. I literally skipped to the cliffhanger. The cliffhanger has, massively improved by animation personally. Polly being launched into the air. And no, I'm talking about the Polly bit first.
No, that's part 3.
No, it's
Polly
not.
being taken into the air is not.
That is
It's a
part.
cliffhanger.
That's part 2. Are you okay?
But it's not the cliffhanger.
Yeah, I know, but it's part of the cliffhanger because she runs in after.
Okay.
Are you cancelling me on my notes?
And
How dare
it
you.
shouldn't have been changed to being dangled in the air
It
because
should
the
have.
soundtrack still sounds like Polly just being grabbed by the foot.
No, it sounds like her being grabbed by the foot and then launched into the air.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like her just like
Or
rumbling
would
about.
you rather have
Right,
Annika
can
Wills
Grandaddy
sitting in a
calm down,
claw?
because I'm
Oh
afraid
my
that
God.
He's really annoyed. Can we just agree, right? We all think it should have been done differently.
Okay, I can agree on one thing. It's a shame we don't get to see the controller killed with the claw.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
Into the
that's kind
shadows.
of like a famous scene, really.
It's
and they
like,
changed it.
but I guess it is the censored clips. I don't know if we can show the censored clips in animation. If we don't
Yeah.
get him being strangled, at least we get something that's good.
Yeah, but
I was very let down by that kind of thing.
Yeah, so was I. Strangled would have been better.
Strangled would have been better. But yeah. Part 3, the
Oh
weakest.
God.
But it's still okay.
I fucking hated it as a reconstruction,
But
but no, it works better with the animation
Yeah.
because you can actually see kind of what's going on.
Let's be honest. It's 4 parts. It's short and snappy, but this is where it slows down. It is literally
does.
just an exposition dump.
He wanders for 15 fucking minutes in the episode.
Also, doesn't MODOK die in this one?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
He
yes.
dies
kind of
very
like a-
quickly.
And off
Yeah.
screen, and it's kind of just kind of a
Basically, part 3 is Jamie finds some keys. They're in the danger gang now because they've been bad boys. And he finds a key, tries to escape. Macra hunt him down.
Yep.
There's some nice shots, I guess, and some good lines here and there, but
I love that shot where the Macra comes out of the ground. Remember, it,
yeah,
like comes out. Yeah, that's really cool.
that's a good use of the 3D animation.
I'd go there again, but that clearly did not happen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like in the original, it's just like salt and rock falling off a wall, but
Is
yeah,
Is it this one or part 4 where the doctor's on the board?
I was
This
literally
is
about to
this
say
episode.
that. It's this part, right?
That's a really nice shot.
It syncs up so fucking off the audio, but it's not what happened in the original. But it makes for a nice shot.
Yeah, it's better than having them
It's-
animated on a tiny pipe.
The fact, like, he's meant to be sliding up and down the chair and it's drawn on the pipes and
Sliding up and down the chair. I could just imagine Patrick Chat and Paul dancing on a chair now.
I was
yeah,
just
but
saying
it's like, yeah, and it's like he's meant to be drawn on pipes and that, but this is just a clear board.
And
But
it
it's
got
much
me a
better,
nice shot.
I think.
Um,
Yeah, it's a very nice shot.
But we've also... This is probably the episode where they took the most creative liberty. But they have, I think, improved the whole story with it. With all the big macras crawling about and the macra on the ceiling and all that.
Yeah, part 3 is much better now.
Yeah. But
As
I
an
think it's
animation.
still really slowly paced. But it does lead
It
to the
is.
grand finale
if
of
it's
part
a
4.
Doctor Who story, it's going to be slowly paced.
Episode 3 is always.
But
Yeah.
episode 3 is still really good. It has its
Yes.
really good bits. Probably the
It
best
does.
bit again is Jamie wandering. But again, nothing happens. It's just Patrick Troughton just spouting out
he's-
babble.
And he's like, isn't he doing formulas in this, or is that part 4?
This is where he finds out the formula.
Because he's like mixing that green stuff.
Mhm.
The gas,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it, really. That's it for part 4.
There's not much to say.
And
Then what's the cliffhanger for part 3?
it's in
it's
with
the
Jamie, isn't it?
Yeah,
the
the big
Macra
macra
again.
crawling up to Jamie.
It's about attack Jamie, yeah.
Yeah, the cliffhangers for this are really good, I think.
They're all just the Macra though, but they're good.
Yeah, because
At least it's not the doctor getting a gun pointed in his face.
Or
or
a no gun at some buttons.
a zoom in of Colin
Or-
Baker's face.
Oh no, it's a flaw.
I was gonna say that, a kitchen floor.
So part 4, the best part in my opinion, closely beating the first part. I just think it's the most action-packed. We've had, the Highland Fling. Can we just?
Oh,
yeah.
That is so hilarious.
That's my favourite bit. I was talking to Fraser Hines.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yes.
Well, when I met Fraser Hines, I was talking to him, and he was like, "This episode's really nice to film." And I was like, that must be fun. And I was like, I like the Highland Fling. He was like, I like that too. Polly and the Doctor have some really nice scenes.
Yeah, they're together for pretty much most of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they work really well together.
Brilliant shot of the Doctor and Polly standing in the doorway, and the lights there.
Yeah, that's a great shot, yeah. Although I don't... My problem with it is, like, they go to that shot where it's like the high shot, and it's like the sort of bridges and that just looks way too, it looks out of place, I think. That's the only shot I don't like.
Yeah.
Apart from that, though, it looks nice.
This episode probably has one of the most satisfying endings.
No. Well, it's a bit rushed. I don't like it rushed.
Doctor, you're going to be the controller. Oh no.
Part 4's ending is really fucking rushed. It's got a nice ending, but like when the Macra defeated, it's so fucking
It
rushed.
feels like it could have been a 6-parter.
Yeah, or not five at best.
6-parter.
5 at best.
Yeah.
But I do
wish
think
it was a bit longer.
the funny ending wraps it up nice and in a bow.
Yeah, when like they're gonna make him the next pilot and make it. Although in the original, like all 4 of them, they sort of dance out the door, but then it just goes down outside, shot of the colony and the animation.
I'd love to see them dance out the door.
Yeah, they dance out the door in the original.
I do like the outside shot as it slowly goes out the windows. I think that's one of the perks of this episode's animation. All the outside shots are phenomenal.
I do quite like that, even though it isn't in the script, because it feels like it could be within model shots. So
yeah,
I like on the slide.
When it's like the night and there's like the spotlights going everywhere for people, and like they're trying to hunt them down.
You've got rain and thunder and all
I think that's really nice. That's probably one of the best bits.
Yeah, they've done that really well.
I think the animation, if they use the animation to change it a little bit, like as you said with the rain and the thunder and the spotlights, I think but not completely change scenes and how they would have been done.
Yeah, I guess so. A good character for this story is the pilot. I think he has a really nice arc throughout the story. I actually started this thinking he would be an enemy, but it's nice to have him go full circle with his character.
I did like that. He plays the character.
I think a really good scene is when they get trapped in the bit with all the gas, and then Ben has to stay.
What? Hello?
I think someone just had a stroke.
I just said boom.
Right.
Who did he play again? I didn't hear what you said.
Peter. The pilot was played by Peter Jeffrey, and he plays the Count in Andromeda Tower.
Oh, I also love the end where we also see Romana from the Shadow animation
here we go.
just laughing in the background.
Luke wouldn't have noticed this.
This is news to me.
Basically, if you watch really, really closely, you can just see Romana standing there.
Basically, they took the Romana animation model and they put Polly's hair from Power on it to look like one of the female characters, but it just looks like Romana too.
Right.
It's weird.
And then we have that long shot out of the window, and that's the end of...
The music calms down, and you get the theme. It's really nice.
Right. So, part 1, what would everyone rate it out of 10?
Part 1, 8. Right, okay. Parts 1 and 2 are both 8, then part 3 I give 7. Yeah, 7. And part 4 would be an 8. There you go.
Mine is exactly the same, except for part 4's a 9, because I really like part 4.
Okay.
Overall, the story for me is really intriguing. It's easy to follow. The plot is great. It has great enemies. It has a good, albeit lackluster, return and comeback in Gridlock. The Doctor and the gang are superb. It's nice to give each companion their own little moments, and the side characters are also superb. What does everyone else think of the story overall?
Fantastic. It's one of the best. Oh, yeah, no. It's one of the best from season 4, I think. Definitely.
I actually preferred it when I watched the
Oh
well. I still like it. I think it's a good story, but it's nowhere near absolutely fantastic, I think.
Before the animation, before it came out, I hated it. Like, I just didn't enjoy it, especially I don't know, especially when I watched the reconstruction again last year, I thought, it's shit. But now, like, it was near the bottom of my Troughton stories. Now it's like my 12th favourite, so...
Yeah,
Well done, you.
from watching it, I enjoyed it. I didn't get bored. You know,
Oh.
sort of gripped me most of the time. And Troughton's good in it. They're all Fraser Hines, and then a lot of, you know, they've got some good lines. And the story wasn't you know, I wasn't in disbelief. I thought, yeah, I can get with this. And the animation, apart from its issues, was quite good. I'd give it probably a 7.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
6 or 7.
With the music and, you know, the effects, it feels like the 60s and like futuristic at the same time. The animation's brilliant. The colour stuff's awesome. I love the Macra. The characters are really fluid and they really match their counterparts. And yeah, I weirdly, well, not weirdly, I love the story. It's a 10 out of 10 from me because it's a fantastic
God.
and.
I give it an 8 out of 10 overall.
I give it an 8. What is gay?
Well, this is gay.
Well, this is gay.
Oh boy.
God.
Imagine Sylvester McCoy or another doctor saying that. Ace, this is gay.
That'd be brilliant.
Well, this is gay.
Joe, this is gay.
Joe, stop sucking.
Seaman.